Have you ever met someone who can readily give answers to all your problems as soon as you raise them? How often have you heard someone bragging about their ability to talk about any topic in the world? Not a few would be the answer from almost everyone. In our society, hyper-educated, detail-oriented, obsessive, and internet-saturated individuals find it easier to have an answer to all the questions. Psychologists call this sickness answer syndrome, or also called male answer syndrome. They have one problem. They have answers to all the questions. I know it all attitude seems to be pervading every sphere of our technological era. Today's gospel does not take us 2000 years into history, but it takes us into our present era and our own conversation circles. The Pharisee in the gospel and many in our present-day society are affected by the same sickness, namely answer syndrome. They feel that every question raised must be answered immediately. Not having an answer seems to be less manly and drains out one's ego. Pharisees faced the same kind of predicament after witnessing the miracle performed by Jesus. Every action that baffled them was attributed to God or evil. It was without question that they attribute God's help to Jesus' action. In that case, they would have lost credibility in their society. They could no longer oppose Jesus. Their supreme authority in religious matters stands at stake. Hence, they could only attribute Jesus' action to devil. Jesus also recognized this predicament of the Pharisees. Wrong answers seems to be the best when it hurts one's ego or the collective ego. The book of Proverbs 15:23 says, "To make an apt answer is a joy to anyone." The book of Proverbs continues to speak about it in 15:28, that the mind of the righteous ponders how to answer, but the mouth of the wicked pours out evil. The predicament of the Pharisees cannot be better described than these words of Scripture itself. The Gospel passage challenges us to acknowledge our limitations. Jesus tells us that not accepting our own intellectual limitations is a way of blocking ourselves to the wisdom of God. He also points out the problem of our answers. At times, there seems to be one-sided. Hence, Jesus requests each and every one of us to raise our questions in prayer. The questions of faith must be answered in prayer. It is in honest and open prayer to God that we find answers to our questions and the wisdom of silence. May God bless us all with an ability to acknowledge our limited knowledge.